is on the lowest brightness, so I don't know how much.
Yeah. I just have to see that poor line. Damn, that was so
Zelda Four Swords party here, partially, next to our Tetris event.
I only have just the Super Nintendo.
yeah. Oh, I have it.
I have only this. Well, if we do this one.
Okay, so for Tetris DS, we finally have our two top round winners. We have Joe Miller, top for first round, and we have Lance, the top second round. And to remind everybody, the runner-up is going to get this nice Russian-themed propaganda Tetris poster. It's good high quality. And the winner for the Tetris DS one is going to get Tetris the Card Game back. And so those will be the winners. And to quickly say the rules on camera, the reason why we have game cards for this round is because we're going to be doing Tetris Push in multiplayer. 2 versus 2 Tetris Push. And that's the final round. Which basically is like, it's like a Tetris board, just to explain people at home, that's upside down. So one person's on up, one person's on down. And when they clear lines, they try to push each other over a goal. It's really tense. So I hope you enjoy the footage.
Come selector.
Wow. Wow. Brilliant match, man. Now I can play Tetris while we play Tetris.
Final round for Tetris Axis. As a reminder, all 3 people to the runner-up are going to get one of these posters at the end of the round, but only one is going to get this very awesome Tetris coffee mug. So that way you can play Tetris when you get tired, make coffee, drink more coffee, and keep playing Tetris. Woo! So if I can get the sheet that's out of the final 3 people, which ironically are like the 3 best Tetris players, so this round's going to be a doozy, is going to be Peter.
I'm not the best. I suck. I'm a horrible Tetris player.
Peter, otherwise known as the exact opposite of Triforce, apparently, with that statement.
I'm a horrible Tetris player, guys. I suck.
Hal, step here in the... And Joe Miller.
My mom says I'm the best. That's all I need to know. What's your first card?
Oh, world?
Wow. Ready?
Talk is stopping pretty high. Coming. Go. Tap on the put the pressure on here. Oh, there's an open slot.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, 2 Tetris in a row.
That is it. That is it. The winner.
Wow. Both Tetris.
Watch out! Watch out, Triforce. That guy's coming after you. He can eat your face. I wish I had the actual object for this, but unfortunately we don't have time to get this out. So I basically just want to, first of all, thank you for all you guys coming out here for Tetris stuff. Like every time people come out here, like these meetings are good because I'm literally expecting nobody or 2 people in the deranged hobo to come out. So at least, so thank you guys for coming out. But I've been doing a promotion for Tetris Axis for like 2 weeks or so now with crazy videos and stuff. And the important thing I wanted to say was how I know a lot about Tetris and why Tetris is important for me in particular. Like a lot of people here because I have a personal story for why I like Tetris. When I was like a little kid, I can't remember when I started playing video games, but I would probably say around 5. And one of the first things I remember ever is getting my first Game Boy. And it came with Tetris, and I really liked the thing playing it. But my grandma, who I love ever since I was born, noticed I was playing it, and I didn't think nothing of it until 2 weeks afterwards my Game Boy disappeared. And I was wondering where it was because I didn't know if it was my Hot Wheels or my Erector sets or buried my other video games or what. And it turns out that my grandma keeps stealing my DS so that she can play Tetris on it for long periods of time. This got so out of control that my mom eventually had to buy her own Game Boy unit with Tetris in it and the link cable so we could play together. And because there were no different colors between the two, my grandma had these like stickers to mail out with her name on, so she slapped it on one and that was hers. So we both had ours, we played a lot and we had fun. And one of my vivid memories of my grandma playing Tetris was that one time that she announced that she was going to go to sew stuff because that's my mom, she's a seamstress and she learned it from her own mom. So she's like, I'm sewing on this thing, she showed us it, it's like, I'm gonna be locked in my room, I'll be back when I'm out. So about 6 or 7 hours go by, my mom's getting worried, she has dinner ready, she's like, Grandma, should go home, you know, because she's playing, she was like, nah, they're playing, she's doing the sewing, that's fine. And then an hour later, she got more concerned. She finally came in with dinner, and she's all the way in the back of this long hallway with sewing stuff, and she hears weird sounds. It goes up, and my grandma was playing Tetris the whole time. She was lying that she was working on a project to play Tetris, and my mom got in a huge fight, like she's trying to pull out of her hand. Stop the game! She's like, no, I have like 2,000 lines. Now get back to me and all this stuff. And it was great and fun. And then, unfortunately, when I turned 8 years old, my grandma died, and that was the first time that I ever knew about like morality. And like that was like a huge shock for me. And so what happened was during the will part, well, first of all, she died with a smile, so I thought that was interesting. But during the whole will, they were separating property, and there was one item that like the lawyers had to seize with the police because it was considered her most valuable item, and that was this black case that she bought that had the Tetris game and the Game Boy with her, and she had it with her when she died, and that belonged to me. So the reason why I always buy Tetris games, I have it on my phone, I have it like on everything, is because I've never told anyone this, that's why I'm kind of like all shaky, is that every time I play Tetris single player, I get fooled for like a couple of minutes with the AI that I'm like 8 years old and I'm playing with my grandma. So that's the reason why I'm a giant Tetris nut. And I think that right there, never mind everyone yelling each other on Xbox Live and like who console's dominating what, that's what gaming is all about. So I'm glad you came out for this Tetris event, and let's go game over and celebrate.
Yes.